Today, we honor a man of great character, a man who cared about people, a man whose kindness was contagious when you came in contact with him. That man to me was Coach D. To Coach's wife Imelda and family members, I express my heartfelt condolences. To friends, fellow classmates, fellow teammates, and all who came to honor him today, thank you for all your kind words. Although this is a day of grief and sadness, Coach would have appreciated if we used this day to celebrate his life, to express our thoughts with stories of happiness and fond memories of him. He was a simple man, a man who would have wanted this gathering to be simple. Nothing extravagant, he would have said. And thinking about that, I chose a poem that I felt would be something he would say. Don't grieve for me, for now I am free. I'm following the way God laid for me. I took his hand when I heard him call. I turned my back and left it all. The time I spent with Coach was filled with a lot of memories, but I remember our first encounter. We met in his office because he was hired as a guidance counselor, but was also going to take the varsity basketball coaching position. He told me he was from Michigan and fell in love with a Navajo woman who taught a history class on the reservation near the Arizona and New Mexico border. From this conversation, he wanted to know what my goals were, how school was going, and a little background of where I grew up. This initial meeting made me feel very important. It showed me that someone cared for me as a person. From that first day, I knew he wanted my 100% commitment in school, but also on the basketball court. He lived by 3 simple goals, I guess, it pertained to basketball and school. And that was, he wanted us to be punctual, be on time, don't be late. Nobody wants to wait for anybody. And number 2, work hard, study hard. Work hard in school and practice, and just as well to study hard. And most importantly, be accountable. Take your responsibility for all your actions. Coach and I shared a lot of good memories beyond the wins and losses on the basketball court. He also showed this friendship and kindness with his players. He was demanding on the court, but he never made us feel bad when we lost. He always had a saying, which was, the sun will come up tomorrow, let it go. He had a lot of other cliches, as my teammates can recollect, some good, some bad, but I'm limited in time, so we won't go into detail. If there was one memory that I can recall, it was a game we were playing and we were not giving our best effort and we were losing. At halftime, he came in, turned red in the face with a scowl, and told us to figure things out on our own. We actually won the game, and the lesson learned was work hard, play hard, 100% of the time. After high school, I moved out of state, had very little contact with him, and this is not the final way I wanted to say goodbye, but I miss my coach very much. I'm sure he's playing golf somewhere in heaven. May God bless you, Coach.